Today I made this card. It's called a castle pop-up card, except that mine doesn't have any castle inside of it. It has a cupcake. It's a simple fold and cut card. Super easy. Just watch my video and I'll show you how easy it is. Today I will do like a pop-up card, and I found this real pretty paper from Reprint that has a lot of nice paper. I have a cardstock. This one is 6x6. This is the base. This is the card I'm gonna be scoring on, and I've cut it 5 and 5¼ and 11 inches. Now I'm gonna score this in the middle, and then I'm gonna do some precision cutting. And I'm just gonna score this in the middle, which is 5½. Like that. No, I scored it the wrong way, but yeah, you know, belly, fold the belly towards the middle. But this is the thing, so I'm gonna cut out this. So I'm gonna do some measuring, and this isn't that critical where you put it. It's just as long as you cut it the same length. So I don't want to have my pop-up thingy too big. So in the middle of this is somewhere here. So if I make a mark here at 2, and I measure 2 from the other side, and I think this one will be good. And now I'm going to measure it up. I'm gonna score. No, I'm gonna cut a line here, and I'll start by drawing. I'll measure a bit from there to make sure it's straight. So, I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm gonna draw a line here from the one. Okay, that's the middle. That's 2 inches. It's in the middle where I scored. I'm gonna find this one and that one. So make sure this is a straight line. And I'm gonna draw a line. 1 inch to 1 inch. So the line is 2 inches long. I'm gonna cut the line later on. And so I'm gonna do the same here. Line it up. Put the 2 in the middle where I scored. Put it length alongside the 3 dots, so I know that it's straight, and I'm gonna draw a line from 1 inch to the middle and 1 inch, like that. You can see now they're straight. Now I'm gonna cut these 2. And my ruler alongside here. Just gonna draw. Like that, and do the same on the other line. And then we got ourselves a little opening. Now I'm gonna fold that one in. This one is mountain, this is valley. And fold it. Now we got ourselves like a pop-up thing. And I've had this one. It's a pre-cut muffin or a cupcake. So I'm gonna put this up on here, so when you open it, it's gonna look like this. And I have a die that says fika, and a question mark. I think that would be perfect. I think I have a stamp somewhere. So I have a coffee cup and I have a stamp that says it's always time for fika. So I'll see what I'll be using. So if I put this on, maybe I put this on the front side like a question, and I'll put the die, oh, no, I'll put the stamp where it's always time for fika on the inside, and send this one to someone I want to come over. So I think that I'll be starting by gluing this one on here. But first things first, I want to suit the edges. And I want to suit the edges of both the cardstock and the cupcake. So now let's glue this on here. And I want to have the glue on here. So I'm gonna make sure it stands up so I don't accidentally have to fold this later on. Like that. Now when you open it, it's gonna pop up. Pretty nice, huh? And I found out these, maybe I can put some of them on here, maybe this one. So I'll be cutting out these 4. So like that. Now I cut out these 4 and I'll see if I'll be using them. I'm gonna cut the corners. I don't want those sharp corners. I have this punch and I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna put it in here and just push, and then I got real nice corners. This one, it was a bit expensive, but I love this. I've been using it so much. Very good, very good. So you see, you want me to suit the edges? Yeah. And now don't forget to stamp this one before putting it on the card. I always forget this one, and it's so much easier if I do it before. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. So I'll cut out these 2 a bit more. I have to mount this, but I'm gonna do that later. And since I haven't done that yet, I'll be cheating and I'll be putting some tape on the back side. So make sure it sticks. So I think I want to make sure that the text is not upside down. That would be not good. And pretty straight. So this is the first time I'll be using this this stamp. And it is from a Christmas calendar that I bought last year. And it's from Reprint, I think. Like that. Nice. Super nice. So now I want to use this coffee cup, and I think that I just want it in a corner, and I don't want all of it on it. So what do you think? Should I have the coffee cup down here? Yeah, I think so. That's one of the downsides with rubber stamps, I think, that you can't see the image through like you can with clear stamp. You can get an idea how it's gonna look before you stamp. This turned out great, right? Nice, crisp. Yeah. So let's put this one on here. How about these cupcakes? You want me? Yeah. No. 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 This one it is. Just suit the edges and put it on here. I think this is ready to be mounted on the card. I'm gonna put this on here, pretty simple, just as much in the middle that I can possibly manage. Make sure the edges is mounted properly. So is this in the middle? Yeah, I think so. And then I'm going to fold this one up and do the same on this side and just make sure it's glued upon properly. So now when I open this up, it's going to look like this. Nice, huh? So let's do the outside and then come back for the inside with some bling and stuff. So now here it is. I decided to use this paper. I decided to use this round cutout, and I also decided I want to have a ribbon. So first I'm gonna cut out 2 pieces of this one for the front side and one for the back side, same size. Just before I glue them on, I have to make sure that I put the ribbon on here so I can tie them on. And of course suit the edges on these two. Now I'm gonna put this one on here and I'm gonna put the back side, but first I have to cut out this one. I want to use the small ribbon, so I'm gonna cut a piece, put on here and do the same on the other side. I'm gonna put them a bit longer than I actually want them, just to make sure it doesn't screw up when I want to tie them later on. So back side up, glue the corners and the rest of the cardstock. And this isn't tricky at all. When you want to put this one, just make sure that this ribbon has one side with dots and the other one has not dots. Then I want to make sure that I want the dots up, which makes I have to make this upside down. Pretty simple. So about in the middle, I draw a line, make sure it's stick on, it's glued upon here, like that. Just super simple. Now, make sure this one is the front. Like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to turn this around and do the exact same thing on the other side. Now I have to cut these later, but not now. So for now, it's something like this. So now let's decorate the front side. I decided for this one, but I want it to pop out a bit. This looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, just mount this. And I want to make sure this pops a bit, so I don't want to have a shadow underneath it, so I'm gonna use one of those foam thingies. And I'm gonna glue this on, and if I wanted to have like a thicker this die to not to be this thin, I would just cut it out like 3 or 4 times and glue them together, which instead of buying that expensive foam. And I don't know if you know, but in Sweden fika is a thing. When we get together, have a nice chit chat with people we like, and we eat small cookies, we call it. It's like a dry sweet cookie. Kids usually eat like 100 on a fika. Most Swedes, not all of them, but most Swedes do have some, like a cookie or something at home in case of if someone pops over. Not that Swedes do that, but yeah, we don't pop over, we call first or send a card to ask if I can come over for fika. Let's put some bling on it, and I think we're done. I do want those glittery ones that I've usually been using. I love these ones. So, and on the inside, so I'm gonna do a bow here. I think it adds a little extra when you have to untie a card, don't you think? So I made this castle pop-up card. Really fun to make and easy. And on the front side it says fika ? Which kind of means you want to have a coffee with some cookies. And on the inside it says it's always time for fika. Det är alltid tid för fika. With a nice coffee cup. I really hope that you enjoy my videos. And if you do, please subscribe, then you won't miss out on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day and take care. Bye!